Greetings, Earthlings. Welcome to Brainiac's Trivia Vortex, the most intellectually stimulating game show in the cosmos. I am your host, Melvin, a being of superior intelligence from the planet Soralunia in a nearby galaxy. My cranial capacity is massive, and I'm here to challenge your human three-pounders to a battle of wits. Don't worry, though. I'll keep all the questions to earthly topics, as we wouldn't want to overheat your underutilized noodles too much. Today's trivia topic is all about that 80s rock. Also known as hair metal bands, the musicians who played it and the songs they created. So stop sniffing hairspray, get your spandex on, and let's get to rocking and rolling 80s style. 50 questions in 5 levels of difficulty. Let's go, shall we? Let's begin with level 1. Slow and easy, questions so simple, even a toaster with Wi-Fi could pass. What band is known for the hit song Livin' on a Prayer? Yeah, that would be Bon Jovi. Which hairband had a #1 hit with Every Rose Has Its Thorn? And the answer is Poison. Which band's videos frequently featured model Tawny Kitaen? Whitesnake. Which band used a chainsaw as an instrument in live performances in the 1980s? Jackal. What is the name of Def Leppard's one-armed drummer? Who is Rick Allen? Who was the lead singer of Motley Crue? Vince Neil. Paradise City is a hit from which 1980s rock band? Guns N' Roses. Which 1980s Canadian band featured Rick Emmett on guitar and vocals? Triumph, of course. Which band released The Final Countdown in 1986, but had earlier success in Sweden before that? Europe. Which band featured members Kip Winger, Reb Beach, and Rod Morgenstein? Winger. On to level 2, lightly teased. I Remember You was a power ballad, hit by which hairband? Skid Row. What is the name of the Guns N' Roses debut album released in 1987? Appetite for Destruction. What band had the hit Round and Round in 1984? Rat. What was Quiet Riot's biggest hit song in the 1980s? Come On, Feel the Noise. Who was the frontman for Twisted Sister? Dee Snider. Which 80s rock band was formed by brothers Eddie and Alex? Van Halen. Oh, come on! My Pet Asteroid could answer that one. Who was the guitarist in the band Poison? How could anyone ever forget C.C. DeVille? What 1980s rock band had the hit Sister Christian? Oh, that would be Night Ranger. Who was the lead singer of the band Van Halen during most of the 1980s? Who is David Lee Roth? What band released the album Pyromania in 1983? Def Leppard. Level 3. Mid-level mullet. What 1980s band had hits with both Cherry Pie and Heaven? Warrant. What is the name of Poison's drummer? Ricky Rocket. What hair band opened for Ozzy Osbourne before becoming headliners themselves? Mötley Crüe. What was the title of Cinderella's debut album? What is Night Songs? What band featured guitarist Tracy Guns before he left to co-form Guns N' Roses? L.A. Guns. What was the original name of Bon Jovi before they changed it? John Bon Jovi and the Wild Ones. What 1980s band took their name from a medieval torture device? Iron Maiden. Note, not typically classified as a hair band, but some trivia blends genres. What band had a 1984 hit with Rock You and hailed from Canada? Helix. Which band's name is also a type of weather event and had hits in the 80s? Hurricane. Which band featured both David Coverdale and guitarist John Sykes on their 1987 self-titled album? Whitesnake. On to level 4, the Deep Tease. Which band's drummer died in a car crash in 1985, leading to a major lineup change? Hanoi Rocks, Razzle. Who played lead guitar on Skid Row's debut album? Dave the Snake Sabo. If you get this right, I may have to recalibrate my disdain. Who released the album House of Pain in 1989? Faster Pussycat. What hairband's first album was titled Too Fast for Love? Mötley Crüe. The 70s band that Lita Ford was in before her solo career? The Runaways. The band that had a hit with Wait in 1987. White Lion. Which band did Steve Whiteman front in the 1980s? Kicks. What was the name of Vixen's hit single in 1988? Edge of a Broken Heart. Who was the lead guitarist for Guns N' Roses in the 1980s? Slash. Which UK band had a hit with She Sells Sanctuary in 1985? The Cult, of course. Level 5 for those true Aquanet scholars. Which 1980s hair metal band featured future Pantera vocalist Phil Anselmo? Razor White. What's the name of the band that had the minor hit Bang Bang and was fronted by Joe Lest? Bang Tango. Which album by LA Guns includes the track The Ballad of Jane? Cocked and Loaded. What band did David Coverdale leave before forming Whitesnake? Deep Purple. Which 80s hair band did not use keyboards until later, despite the trend of the time? Guns N' Roses. What was the first single from Danger Danger's self-titled debut album? Naughty Naughty. Which hairband's debut was titled Out of the Cellar? Rat. What lesser-known band was once signed by Gene Simmons and featured future Kiss guitarist Tommy Thayer? Black and Blue. Which band's early cassette mechanical resonance demos circulated in the Bay Area before their major label debut? Tesla. Which 1980s band had the single Screaming in the Night? Crocus. If you got that one, you've momentarily risen above amoeba status. Enjoy it. Congratulations, you've completed another trivia gauntlet. Now fulfill your contractual obligation. Like, subscribe, and tap the bell icon like your last remaining brain cell depends on it. And be sure to comment below with your score, if your ego can survive the truth. Until next time, stay upright and good night.
Need a break to reboot your tiny processor? Or are you brave enough to click into the next trivia trap? Go on, I dare you.